This episode of Homemade was previously recorded in front of a live stream audience who asked questions and cook along during the show. If you love cooking and want to join us in the kitchen, visit homemadecooking.com to register for free live classes. Now, let's get cooking.
Hello, friends. Welcome, welcome. My name is Chef Jenny, and I'm going to be your instructor today, and welcome to Homemade Cooking. I, of course, am not here by myself. I've got my trusty co-pilot, Christina, running the chat. Hello, Christina.
We missed you guys. We're so happy to be back in the kitchen with you.
We're just not the same without you all. We need you guys. We don't know where we are in the world without you. You're our grounding center. We are making fried chicken and green beans. Air fryer chicken, but still fried chicken. I've got chicken breast here. We're doing 1 pound of chicken breast. So I am gonna do mine in strips here. So I'm actually gonna take my knife and I'm just gonna saw across the middle here and try to kind of cut this in half. And then with these fillets, I'm gonna cut these guys in half lengthwise. So I'm basically making giant strips. So I've got my chicken breast here, and I'm gonna switch these over to my pan. And I'm just gonna give my hands a quick little wash here and rinse these off. Are you a strip person, Christina?
My family is. They love that like tender adjacent. Like,
tender
if it's a strip,
adjacent.
they're like, okay. So I think it's like I don't know. They associate good things with tender, so anything that shape, they're like, I will try it.
I feel like tender adjacent is a state of mind. And that's probably where I'm at about 90% of the time, is tender adjacent. All right, so I've got my strips here. We're going boneless and we're going skinless. We definitely don't want to include that skin because that's where there can be a lot of fat. So we've got some buttermilk here. I'm gonna add a little hot sauce. So I've got these guys, and then I'm just gonna put my strips in here to start marinating. We don't need a long marinating period. We're only gonna go about 15 minutes here. I wouldn't do these overnight because you actually can over marinate chicken. So I'm tossing my breast around here in the buttermilk. So I've got that here, 15 minutes. We're gonna let her go, and it's gonna be fantastic. And it's that acid in the buttermilk, a lot of times it's cultured. So that means that there's bacteria in the buttermilk, kind of like yogurt making, where it's really acidic. And that acid is gonna tenderize our chicken as it sits there and marinates. So the little hot sauce and that little kind of acidity is gonna give us flavor in our chicken, but it's also tenderizing it as it goes. So the first thing here is we have some cornmeal, which I love. I love that we've got cornmeal. I love cornmeal coated chicken, cornmeal coated catfish, cornmeal coated anything. Sign me up. We also have a little secret ingredient here of some corn cereal, cornflake cereal. Try not to get one that's frosted. I think we all know that it's the new year. We've got foggy brains. Let's just reiterate, we don't want frosted cereal. We just want some corn cereal here. And then you can use a food processor to pound it or to grind it. But I love doing this with a rolling pin. It's great to get the kids involved in cooking. Just in a plastic bag, I'm just gonna lightly pound it. All right, our beautiful breading here. And then we've got some salt, some pepper, I believe a little garlic powder, and some paprika. Okay, so we got these guys going. So, air fryer. So for these, we're looking for 165 degrees. So I am just going to go over here. You're gonna hear a fun beeping. This one has digital pictures on it, which sign me up. This is the future, you all. We're really living in it. So I am gonna we're gonna initially put these in for 7 minutes and then flip them and then go 7 to 10 minutes more until we hit that 165. So I'm gonna start this girl up, and then I'm gonna start taking my tray. I'm gonna put a quick little spray on the bottom. So I'm gonna take my chicken in here. I kind of shook off the excess. And then I'm just gonna lay this in the bottom of my tray. We don't wanna add too much moisture in there, so I am gonna shake this chicken. I think I'm gonna get probably 3 to 4 in. That'll be my first batch. But it goes so quick that I definitely, in under an hour, could get 2 done. So get this guy coated, put the second one in there. Ooh, that breading smells good. I'm definitely getting this hits of seasoning. So, do you see that? I'm full here. If I add any more, it's gonna overcrowd the pan, and then that air is not gonna be able to circulate. So I'm gonna take a little of my spray, not 1 second, not 3 seconds. I'm gonna do a quick 2 seconds. 1, 2. Huzzah! That little mist of oil is gonna help us get some nice browning on it. And I'm gonna put this in, and we'll start her. So I got some green beans here as my chicken's heating up. So I trimmed them. I've got a little bit of olive oil in here and some salt and some freshly ground pepper. And I'm just gonna toss it here together. Okay, green beans, oven. We're gonna start off with 10 to 15 minutes, somewhere in there. I think once I flip my chicken and look at it and put it back in, and then I'll go and give my green beans. I don't want to dehydrate them where they're like veggie straws. I don't want to burn them. I want them to still have a little bit of firmness to them, but have some of that moisture evaporated off and have them be a little tenderized. So let's work on a little dressing for this. We're gonna make a vinaigrette. So when the green beans come out, because they're gonna be warm, they're gonna suck up that vinaigrette, and they're gonna get so much flavor in them. So it's almost like we're making a warm salad, like a green bean salad. So I'm just gonna mince up 1 clove of garlic here. I got a little Dijon mustard. Love Dijon mustard, a little pepperiness. Kind of the basis of all vinaigrettes, in my opinion. I've got some red pepper flakes, and I've got some Splenda sweetener. But I do want to tell you that you do not have to use the sweetener if you don't want to. It's in here just to add a little balance of that saltiness and that acid vinegar, then to have a little sweetness. But if you don't have it or don't want it, this is still going to be delicious without. A little bit of olive oil. And stir this around. I love the red pepper flakes in here. All right, and then champagne vinegar, which I love, adding that in here and whisking it in. Beautiful. I'm gonna taste this vinaigrette just to see, just to do a little quality control here. Let's try it out. Oh. Mustard, olive oil, vinegar, garlic. There's nothing that wouldn't taste good on a perfect vinaigrette. You could put that on a rubber tire. It would be fantastic. So we've got that, and it's time to look at our chicken, y'all. Flip it over. I'm very excited. Oh, look at that. We already have color on. Do you see that beautiful color? It's been 8 minutes. So this is the magic of the air fryer. And I'm just flipping it. I honestly think we're almost there. I'm gonna temp it to see where we're at. But we are getting color on here. I can hear it. There's crispiness on here. So we didn't have to fry it. We're getting crispness on here. Delicious. Oh, these look good. This might not be a day where I share. If I just stay on camera, no one else, if I eat the whole thing on camera, no one else can have some.
Luke, can you take care of that for us?
Take care of this. You're just going to see a technical difficulty sign. And let's see where we are. This is where temperature comes in. Oh, I'm almost there. I'm literally gonna give it 2 more minutes. All right, time to check my green beans. Let's see where we're at here. Oh yeah. So for me, this was more than enough time. If you guys can see, I've got some browning here. Let's see your phone, yeah. Let me put this up. I've definitely got some browning, some color. It's sizzling. They're just starting, just a slight shrivel to them as they cook and constrict. I don't want them to wither away into nothing. So the start of those little wrinkles is when you want to pull them. So I'm there. So definitely everyone's ovens are different. Some of them might be really tired post holidays, so you might need that full 20 to 25 minutes. But at 400, I only needed about 10 for me. So it's really something you've got to check and taste and see how you go. This is good for me. I'm gonna now pile these in the center here and pour my vinaigrette all over it. I mean, bless y'all if you're doing any January hosting. I mean, that's super ambitious. I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm not sure I can see people until February after all the holidays, but like, good on you if you are. So this is a really nice, easy, entertaining meal, entertaining side dish that looks beautiful on a platter. And then if people are kind of watching what they're eating, again, gluten-free, all the stuff, you can keep it, it satisfies a lot of people who might be at your dinner. Do you see how it's glistening? These are just soaking up the vinaigrette, and that garlic is warming. I'm just getting a hit of garlic right now.
It smells delicious, like all good things.
Do you guys want to watch me eat a ton of chicken and green beans? Let's go. All right, green beans here, and then come on. Look at that. Do you see that color on there? Oh, she's gonna talk to me because she doesn't like stuff on her. Is it the green beans? Come on, green beans. Who is the green beans? New stove, who dis? All right, I've got my plate here. Circle, half that plate, green beans. The green beans are smelling the best, right? I mean, that chicken smells incredible, but that vinaigrette, yeah, good stuff. And then chicken coming on board here. I mean, they're all my favorite, just like children, but I think these two are maybe the best ones. Come on. How is that for a January dinner? Who's not liking this? We've got our chicken. We've got our beautiful green beans. Let's try to see the side camera here. Isn't that beautiful? These chicken tenders look amazing. I'm so excited.
Quality control.
Quality control. Cheers to you all. Let's see. I'm getting green beans and I'm getting chicken in this bite. Everyone's getting some of it. Let's see here. Cheers to you guys. Cheers to 2024.
It sounds like it's terrible.
I mean, it's the chicken breading. We're really decisive with our seasonings in there. So it is hitting every fried chicken bone in my body of that. The garlic, the paprika, like it's, you know, that I don't think it's a full, is it 13 spices and seasonings from the main fried chicken chain? Do you know what I'm talking about? The secret recipe.
I don't know them.
We don't know them. We don't know her. We didn't need that much, but this 5. And then the green beans are the secret star of this. They just sucked up all of that vinaigrette. So each bite is so flavorful, but I'm still tasting the green bean. What a way to start off the year. Fantastic recipe. If you're not cooking along with us, I hope you're inspired to make this in the next couple of weeks, because 10 out of 10. Can't recommend enough. Delicious. Friends, I want to thank you so much for being here with us tonight. Until we see you next time, homemaders, keep on cooking. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Bye.
Hey there, I'm Joel Gamoran. I'm the head chef and founder of Homemade, and we launched Homemade with the idea that we want to bring cooking and the kitchen to the world. So if you love cooking and want to join us in one of our free live stream cooking classes, head to our website, homemadecooking.com. That's homemadecooking.com to register today. Now, sit back, relax, watch a little bit more cooking maybe, and enjoy the rest of your flight.